President. I rise to support my colleague Senator Gallagher in that this Senate should not proceed with the Social Security Amendment continuation of cashless welfare bill as part of the procedural motion that is before the chair. And the reason for that, Mr President, is because, and I know in my conversations with the crossbenchers and in particular with Senator Patrick, that he has said not only to me personally but also publicly that he is very torn by this piece of legislation, that he has provided over 50 questions for the government to answer, which my understanding is that they have not been answered. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of families across the Northern Territory who are going to be greatly impacted by this piece of legislation. It is incumbent, Mr President, that the senators in this Senate who are going to rule on the lives of the people of the Northern Territory in particular, that they understand what it is they're talking about. So if Senator Patrick has not received that information, and I do appeal to the crossbenchers and I do thank them, Senator Patrick, Senator Lambie, for coming to the Northern Territory and listening to the people of the Northern Territory and recognising that when we had the basics card come in 2007, people didn't ask for the basics card, just like they're not asking for the cashless debit card. And the Senate must be acutely aware of these facts. So, Mr President, I urge our crossbenchers in particular to not allow this procedural motion to go ahead in including this particular bill. There is a great deal of work that still needs to be done. There is no need to rush something through that the government has had on the notice paper for 12 months in relation to those 4 trial sites. It is not the fault of this Senate that the government has been unable to get its act together. It is not the fault of this Senate that the government has failed to evaluate those 4 trial sites. It is not the fault of the Senate that the government has refused to allow us to see the University of Adelaide report, which it spent $2.5 million on to evaluate those 4 trial sites in order for this Senate to review, to examine, to investigate, as we should do in the Australian Parliament when we are making decisions about people's lives. The government has failed to do that. It has done a sloppy job, an inefficient job. It has degraded the people whose lives have lived on this card for the last 4 years, and now you want to add thousands more from the Northern Territory onto it. Well, Mr President, I urge this Senate, I urge the crossbenchers, do not support this motion.
Senator Ruston.
That the question now be put.
Okay, so I'll put the procedural question before I divide the substantive question. The question is that the motion be put. Those of that opinion say aye. The contrary, no.
No.
The ayes have it. Division required. Ring the bells. Well, it could be. Stop the bells. The question is that the motion moved by Senator Payne be put. The ayes will pass to the right of the chair, the noes to the left of the chair. I point Senator Davey, tell for the ayes. Senator McCarthy, tell for the noes. The result of the division is ayes 32, noes 29. The matter is resolved in the affirmative. So, Senators, as I understand it, the only bill I'm asked to be treated differently in this motion is the Social Security Administration Amendment Continuation of Cashless Welfare Bill 2020. That's the only one. What I will do is I'll put the motion without that, so just with all the other legislation listed, and then I'll put that contentious bill separately. So the question is that the motion moved with all the bills other than the Social Security Administration Amendment Continuation of Cashless Welfare Bill 2020 be agreed to. Those of that opinion say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question now is that the Social Security Administration Amendment Continuation of Cashless Welfare Bill 2020 be included in that list with the other bills just adopted. Those of that opinion say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Division required. Ring the bells for 1 minute. Stop the bells. The question is, as I just read it out, with the Social Security Bill to be included in the other bills exempt from the cut-off order. The ayes will pass to the right of the chair, the noes to the left of the chair. I point Senator Davey teller for the ayes, Senator McCarthy teller for the noes. Senator Bown, I need you to remain seated. No, well, I understand that, but it's not. I point to ask Senator Bown to remain here even though he came in. And the whips have discussed the matter. I'll let the count continue. The result of the division is ayes 32, noes 29. The matter is resolved in the affirmative. Thank you, Senators. I'll call on the clerk to call on business.